Hey there foodies, welcome back to our kitchen. Today we are diving into sandwiches with a classic deli favorite, the pastrami sandwich. At a nice price of $4 per serving. Not only is it delicious, it's also a fantastic value. And with just a few simple steps, you can make multiple sandwiches for a fraction of the cost in the comfort of your own home. Let's get started. First thing, you'll need some quality ingredients. Start with some fresh bread. I've chosen Focaccia bread. It's pillowy soft on the inside, while the larger crust surface holds well as a sandwich bread. I found it goes perfectly well with the robust flavors of pastrami. All you need to do is slice it open, and then set it aside. Next up is the cheese. I'm using Australian grass-fed mozzarella, as that was something interesting I found in deli's cheese end section. The cheese end is the final leftover bit of a larger piece of cheese. This is generally a very affordable way to try different kinds of cheeses. Now I'm going to lightly toast the bread with some butter. This is going to warm up the bread, add nutty flavor, and a little bit of crunch texture. I've heated up a pan to medium and let the butter brown a bit and wiped it all up with the bread. Let it toast for a while until you smell the aromatics and see the butter brown into the bread, likely around 1 minute. This looks just right. Assembling the sandwich is where the magic happens. Let's take another look at this pretty bread. Next up, the star of the show, thinly sliced pastrami. You can usually find this at your local deli counter, and trust me, it's worth the trip. This is a thing of beauty. To elevate the sandwich, I'm adding something tangy. This is mustard with pickled baby cucumbers. This condiment is more on the sweeter side than sour. This one fits my taste, so I'm adding a lot. The secret to any great tasting thin meat sandwich is how you layer the meat. I'm layering the pastrami over itself in pieces. This gives it volume, airiness, and an overall better mouthfeel. It doesn't feel as good to bite into dense pastrami when you know it's been thinly sliced. To accompany my pastrami sandwich, I'm going to make some potato chips in the air fryer. This is a Yukon Gold potato. First off, peel potato. Then slice it with a mandolin, as this ensures consistent slices. Next, soak them in water as that will remove the surface starches. This helps produce a crispy chip at the end. After that, carefully dry potatoes, as this again helps with crisping the potato. Now that the potatoes are dry, add some oil onto the potato, as this helps with crisping. These go into an air fryer at 180 degrees Celsius for about 30 to 45 minutes. We're almost there. I'm adding the cheese and will melt it with a mini blowtorch. Look at that, isn't that a beauty? Let's add the top part of the bread and slice up diagonally. Let's show the inside. Yeah, I'm ready to eat. Before then, let's plate up. If you are enjoying this video and want to see more content just like this, make sure you hit that subscribe button below. By subscribing, you'll be the first to know when I release new videos. Here's the air-fried potato chips. I'm going to lay down a handful along with the sandwich. I'm so ready to dig in. Here's the final dish. Pastrami sandwich with melted Australian grass-fed mozzarella, sweet relish, with a side of potato chips. Let's take a bite. Tastes great. You got a bit of sweet yet vinegary taste from the relish, charred cheese, and oh so delicious pastrami. The bread holds up well, not too soft, not too hard. These homemade chips have some crisp with ketchup, taste just like they should. Let's have a moment for my kid to enjoy as well.
I love the chips and I love the pastrami sandwich. It's because they're so yummy.